Hola chicos, today I'm going to talk about how I'm using Google Sites as a hub for my parents so that they have one place where they can go and find all the links and resources for activities, tutorials, getting to know me, the syllabus, all that information is found in one place. Alright, so I'm using the new Google Sites, and on this one you'll see that I first added some buttons on here, and that's to link to each of the resources that I'm using. So it's really easy to add images and to move things around. There's a nice little banner that you can include information on there. I was able to add GIFs and pictures, and you can even change the pages that you have. The cool thing about this one too is that it lets you see what your parents would be looking at this, or your students, or whoever is viewing your website. It lets you see how it looks like in the computer, what it looks like on a phone, what it would look like on an iPad. So in this section here, I have it so it's a virtual teacher thing that I did. And I did on PowerPoint, but honestly, I think I'm gonna go back and change that and just make a video of it. It'll be shorter, and that way they don't have to click on so many things. I also have the syllabus here. I use Notion.com. The main reason that I use Notion.com was because I wanted to put all of the information here. I want it to be clear and concise. It even includes what unit we're gonna be doing, what we're learning in each unit, the breakdown of the grades, what expectations are for the final exam, and all that stuff. So that's really important for me that they know, because I want to make sure that we're on the same page and the communication is strong. The other thing is that button that I have there for SBG, which goes directly to the video where I explain how SBG works in our class and that stuff. I also have a button there that's for tutorials, and that includes all the stuff that we're using in class. So how to get into Google Classroom, how to get into Infinite Campus, or turning on notifications, all that stuff is in that parent-student playlist that I made on YouTube. The next thing is the Google Classroom. So it should have the link to go directly to Google Classroom. And I didn't add the actual code in there because my students are gonna get that in class. I don't want other people to get in there. The cool thing about using Google Sites is that there is the opportunity to add different pages. So my main page is the home page where I have all those buttons, but the second page is going to be resources. We're trying to stay minimal. I know that there's a lot of really cool things out there, but we are sticking with the basics just because I don't want it to be overwhelming. And I added the tutorials at the bottom to make sure that students and parents have access to those if they need it. The next one is the appointment center, which is really cool because you are able to use your Google Calendar and link it in here. Then they can pick when the dates work for them that you have set up. So that gives the teacher a lot of control, and I really like that. The last page that I have there is for EF Tours. Now, our school has been working with EF Tours to go on trips and go abroad. So I wanted to make sure that we have that and students have access to that. They can see it. If they would like to participate in it, they can still sign up. And so I have that information on there for them. The big thing that I want you guys to remember is that you don't need a Google site to have a good year. This is just a bonus thing so that you have a place where parents can find everything. I 100% recommend that you go minimalistic with this, that you're not adding 5 million videos onto one page, just because it will definitely slow it down. Simple is best. All right, good luck. Hasta luego.